Good afternoon, all you lifters out there. This is Courage Barbell. I'm Chad Ikes, your host. Today, we're going to talk about bench grip. This is something I think most lifters probably pay little to no attention to, but it is a hugely important piece of a good bench press. Those of you that follow this channel, well, we're kind of new, so there's not too many followers yet, but I hope to have bunches. If you follow Courage Unlimited, if you followed my career, you know that I talk a lot about rooting of the feet in the squat and deadlift. If the squat and the deadlift, if rooting your feet is so important, why wouldn't rooting your hands in the bench press be just as important? And this is, I don't know if anyone else calls it this, but to me, you're rooting your hand. We're rooting our hand into the bar and making sure we have the proper grip and making sure that this is, from this start of the movement, everything is going well. Now, the biggest problem that I see most people do in the bench press is what I call the death grip. There is this concept that you have to squeeze the bar, which is a good concept I'm going to talk about here in a second. But it doesn't mean you have to be on the bar like this, okay? Most people grab the bar and they feel like they have to have this exact perpendicular placement of their hands and they can grab like this. Now, in a deadlift, this actually is pretty important because you want to get that solid, get all your fingers all the way around there and have that solid grip on the bar. We're just pressing the bar here. It doesn't really matter in this case. And the problem with this death grip is that you can see right here, if I do this and I grip, like look where I actually want to, I want to do this when I do that. Like I want my elbows want to be out, my traps want to be up, I just want to go, Argh! Like the Incredible Hulk or something. And this is not actually what we want in the bench press. We need our shoulder blades retracted and we need our shoulders definitely depressed throughout this movement. And what do we use to depress our shoulders? Huh? Anyone? Our lats. So if our lats aren't pulling our shoulders down, we're not in the best position to press or the safest position. And if our traps are flexed, how the hell do we even pull our shoulders down? How can we have one muscle trying to pull our shoulders up and have another one trying to pull them down? And still find the right position. So, I'm going to teach you guys how to grip a bar without the death grip. We're going to have a death squeeze. When I grab this bar, I want this bar actually a little bit like this right here. Okay, you see how I'm not fully perpendicular to my hand? And now if you think about this, if you guys ever dumbbell press, which I do recommend, I'm a big fan of unilateral movements. Most of you that know how to bench this is if you're a bodybuilder, okay, fine, you can bench like this, okay? If you're really, I have to hit my pecs, I want big pecs, I bench press for my pecs, okay, that's fine. Very few people are ever going to develop a big bench press benching that way. For a strength athlete, let's say a raw bencher, you're going to want to be about here. Okay, somewhere in, I don't think there's an actual perfect angle because everyone's built so differently, but I try to be somewhere around a 45 or within 5 or 6 degrees depending on the person of that. So you want to be somewhere in here. So if you take a set of dumbbells and you naturally keep your elbows in that position, how many of you are actually going to have your hands perfectly perpendicular to your body? Very few of you. If you just do it naturally, you're going to be like, and this dumbbell is going to be at a little bit of an angle. And the reason that is because it's easier to get the rest of the body in the right position. So then again, why do we want to death grip a straight bar? Why? Why do we feel like we have to do that? Because I'm telling you right now, we don't. 800 to 900 pound bench presses I did gripping the bar the way I'm showing you. So what I want to do is I want to come in here. And what I do, in order to find where I'm going to get my hand, I twist against my thumb a little bit. Okay? And then I'm going to wrap my pinky and my next finger, whatever the hell that finger actually is actually going to wrap around the bar. These next two fingers, I'm not worried about trying to wrap them around the bar, because if I do try to wrap them around the bar and try to squeeze it, I'm going to have a tendency to try to move back into this death grip. So what I do is these two here, and these two will be on the bar, okay? Now, I am still going to press. I'm going to move back out here. I am still going to press. I'm going to squeeze into the bar. Basically, what I'm trying to do is squeeze my fingers like this. I'm not trying to grip. I'm just trying to squeeze. Okay? Similar to rooting and grabbing the floor with your toes. So I'm in here, and I'm squeezing, okay? Now, the benefit to the twist against the thumb is if you watch when I do this and I twist against my thumb, watch my shoulder and my elbow. I'm not thinking per se about depressing my shoulder or getting my elbows in. All I'm thinking about is twist my thumb, twist against my thumb, twist my hand against my thumb. And you see how it all rolls in down? Like perfect. It actually makes me activate my lats, because my lats are going to pull this down, which pulls my shoulder down. So everything gets activated, and it's actually, I end up flexing my tricep even more doing this too. So you're going to come in here. I'm going to do it with both hands. Little twist against the thumb. Then you're going to check where your wrist position is. Okay, I've seen people try to bench too straight up. Oh, I need to keep my wrist straight. Well, that means that the bar's going to want to dump on you, and you probably will end up dumping it. Or people that come way back too far. If you're back too far, even if you're letting that weight go and you feel like you're stopping, I guarantee that once you get heavy and you're at the bottom of a press, as soon as you go to press, there's going to be this little play in your wrist, and it's going to bend a little bit. And having that weight behind your forearm, and then with that little bit of play, it's going to drive it back, and you're going to have a hard time trying to hit that normal arc and locking out up here where you're going to want to be like out here, because you're going to have that, and I've seen a lot of guys throw it into the rack that same way. So if we get our hand in here and we get our wrist where we want it, and I pay attention to where my bend is. Now I twist against it, grip my fingers. I don't wear wraps for anything over 500 pounds because I don't have to. But if you do that, if you get your wrist right here where it needs to be, and you get that twist in there, your wrist ain't going to bend. If I'm right here and I'm locked and I keep that twist in, like I can't, even if I try to bend my wrist, I have to relax this. I have to relax the twist before it'll bend. So this grip is not only going to help get everything else in position and activate the proper muscles, it's also going to help keep your wrist straight. So you can see as I'm here, I'm going to do a little squat down here. As I'm here and I get in here and I go, my shoulders activate, or my lats activate, depressing my shoulders, my elbows are in, like I'm just in a good position right here. And I have to take it off the rack, and then bam, I'm right where I need to be. Good solid press, all started with how I grip the bar. And now I'm not fighting trying to get my elbows in the right position with my hands like this. It all comes in, bam. It's all natural. Just like doing a dumbbell press. So work on this. It may take a little while before you get used to it, but it's actually pretty simple. It's going to help a bunch. It's going to help strengthen your wrists and lock that position in. When you're squeezing the bar, you're now going to be able to squeeze the bar to help activate those muscles, but now you got the right, look at it right there. You can see my inner head. My inner head just flared, just from rolling it in and squeezing it down, twisting against my thumb. Even the inner head of my tricep fires. Boom, boom. All right, guys, that's it. That's a quick tip, quick bench tip. Start working it, start trying it. Let me know how it goes. Comment on this video. Subscribe to this video. Like this video. Share this video. You know people that are working on their bench press, share this video with them. You know people having trouble, share this video with them. Follow me on Instagram, just Chad Ikes. And I'll see you guys later with more great tips to help you get stronger, to help you lift more, to help you lift with intent, and to help give you the courage to keep pushing and meet your goals. I'm out. Done.